beautiful day for golf.
We're not good enough golfers.
Where is the beverage cart? Can't believe I paid money for this. Welcome back to another episode of the Ridge Golf Podcast. Well, first off, we got skunked out last weekend. It just so happened to be 36 degrees, and then it snowed.
Might have got to 40.
Might have. Snowed, rained, sunshine, sleeted, all in the same day.
It was a little bit of everything that day. It was a typical Wisconsin Saturday.
Yep.
Ruined our golf plans.
They even closed the golf course down that day. So one of these days, we'll get out there.
I saw you hit the pull tabs pretty hard.
We did.
A lot of pull tabs. Did pretty good until we didn't.
Yeah, if you just would have walked away with your winnings from that one time.
That would have been, I think, $20. I think anyone that walks away with $20 up doesn't have a true love for pull tabs. Like, you got to reinvest.
Playing with house money then.
That's true. You are.
Back in.
That's what we did. We separated everyone's, initial investment, and then it's like, well, let's just plug it back in and see what we can do.
And then you took the initial investment that you won and put it back in there again after you lost your winnings.
Yeah, it did happen.
Doesn't sound like the wags I know.
No, yeah, it's whatever. Have 250s in there next time. I know it.
It's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, more than likely.
So the NFL draft coming up, Brady had a pretty good idea for this episode. Brady, you want to talk about what you got going on?
All right. So I figured we'd do a draft of various different golf things here. So we do a something that makes you feel good when you're out on the golf course. You got to draft something that gives you the bad feels when you're out there. Your drink of choice, and then something that is probably technically bad etiquette. You wouldn't see the pros do it, but when you go out for your neighborhood golf game, everybody's doing it. So everybody's got to draft one of those things from those categories, or one from each category, and we'll see who's got the best board at the end of the draft here.
All right, you can kick it off.
Oh, man, you're giving me the number one overall pick?
Mm-hmm.
Your idea.
So I'll say we got me first. We'll go Wags, then Blake, then Jordan, and we'll do snake draft style, so we'll wrap back around on the way back. So who lots to pick? I mean, I got a deep board for a couple of these. But between two that I really like here that could be worthy of the number one overall pick, but I'm going to go with the bad thing because I feel like this is one of those feelings that when it happens, everyone just immediately regrets it, and that's not making your drive past the ladies' tees. Because you're immediately setting yourself up to be ridiculed by everyone in the group. They're going to start saying, drop your pants, you're playing the rest of the hole with your pants down, or set your purse down next time. And so, yeah, I'm going with not making the ladies' tees for my pick.
There's no sympathy there.
Yeah, that's
it's rough, though. Like, when you hit trucks and can't hit past the woman's tee, man, you get it for sure.
Yeah, we're still giving it to you, and that's a year later.
Yeah, that's stays with you.
Solid number one pick there.
Yeah.
People don't forget.
Alex,
okay, so I'm still figuring out how this goes, but mine's gonna be the bad golf etiquette, and for that I'm going with when you and I especially Brady. I mean, I know me and Brady definitely do this. Is when you're running over someone's golf ball and kind of mash it into the ground a little bit.
Yep.
I know we've kind of all done that. So, I mean, that's, to me, I think that's probably one of the worst things you can do. But
I have never done such a thing.
Lies.
Yeah, sure.
I haven't, because I don't drive.
Yeah, that would solve that problem. But I definitely know Brady has done it. And I definitely know I have done it.
I have done it several times, yes.
Yeah, that's kind of a bad thing to do, but definitely have all done it.
That fits that category perfectly. Technically bad etiquette, but a lot of people do it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Blake?
Me? So the one that I really struggled on, I think I get out of the way, is the drink of choice. Because if it's in the morning, I want a screwdriver, but I don't want to have that in the afternoon because I'll get heartburn for some reason. So, but I have no problems drinking beer in the morning. But if I was going to get down to specifics, it'd be like a Liney's summer shandy. So you're still getting some of that citrus flavor, that morning flavor, and it's a beer, and it's not too hard of an alcohol, less sugar.
It's a good choice.
I think so.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good summertime outside day drinking, sun's out type of drink. I like that choice. Can't ridicule you too much on that.
Yeah, I
No.
don't got much to say on that one. Yeah, that's a good
Well,
one.
it wasn't in the top 15 list from last week, but
No, well, and the thing is too, if you like do that more regionally, like if you do that around here, probably going to be one
Yeah,
of the
like-
top.
I don't know
Depending
how
where you're at.
popular like Lion and Kugels is out of
Yeah, outside of here.
the upper Midwest. I mean, I'm sure it has some people that like it, but
And the funny thing was like when that. So I mean, obviously that's a seasonal type beer, but like the more, it's like when I first started with the company I was with, that they had a few months, obviously where it was available. Now I think it's to the point where it's maybe, I think there's 1 or 2 months, maybe 3, where it's not available. So I mean, they've really started I bet you it's probably going to be a yearly thing at some point.
The season is definitely expanding. It's like
For sure.
January, summer shandy's out. Oh, okay.
Yep. I mean, we
and
saw
140-degree day.
Yeah, we saw it in, I think, February it was out already. Might have been even earlier. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be a year-round thing, I think, at some point.
All right, Jordan,
Okay.
what you got?
All right, so we've hit on 3 of the 4 categories already.
Yep.
So I might as well go with the 4th category, things that make you feel good on the course, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
feeling.
that's
Yeah.
So I'm going to say when you're the last guy in your scramble group to hit and everyone else has gone out of bounds and you pipe your drive down the middle of the fairway to save the day, pretty much.
that's a good feeling.
Yes, it is. Pressure's on you. You're the last one to go. Everyone else has had shitty shots, and they're really hoping for you to pull through for them. And you hit a decent shot, or at least or you crush it down the middle, straight down the middle, or something.
That's great.
That's a
'cause you're
real good
performing under
feeling.
Pressure.
Yep.
The pressure is real in that. You get the sweaty palms and the oh god, I don't want to. Well, also a little bit till the pressure is off because everybody else fucked up. So
No,
it
the
doesn't
pressure's
matter
still
if you
on.
do.
If they do.
Pressure's on. Top Gun theme songs playing in the background.
Palms are
Time to
sweaty,
show up. Mhm.
knees weak, arms are heavy.
Mom
Easy that
spaghetti.
Marshall matters. All right, so
Yeah.
Jordan's back to back. So
So-
what you got next?
Goes back to me. Kind of forgot about that. So we'll go with the drink of choice next. My drink of choice I'll usually do beer, but my favorite is screwdriver. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. I'll have it in the morning, I'll have it in the afternoon. I like drinking a screwdriver when I'm out there on the course. It's just a nice, easy drink to do.
Like
And
bro-
it just goes with the sunshine, that nice orange drink.
like having brunch all day.
Yeah, I was gonna pick Bloody Mary, but I don't
Ew.
I don't want to have a Bloody Mary in the afternoon. I'll have one in the morning sometimes. That's good, but yeah,
I think they're good
Yeah.
all day long.
yeah. But
Hey,
That's
Bloody Mary.
heavy.
that red
Mhm.
It is
red
heavy, but
tomato juice in the afternoon, sun beating down on you.
Unpopular opinion, I'm not a Bloody Mary guy, but I do like screwdrivers, so that's a decent choice.
it's because they
I
put
will
the pickle
say-
juice in it.
Oh, it's the whole thing of like I like the vodka and a Bloody Mary. That's about it.
So you like
Agreed.
a vodka. Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right.
I'm with you.
I think they're good. I love them. No, minus pickle juice, which people would say that's not a real bloody, but I love having a Bloody Mary.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Little where's your sister sauce in there.
Some cheese, a little bit of
I do like all the
Oh,
little
beef
olive.
stick.
treats they give you on top. Yeah, a beef stick or a cheese wedge. Yeah.
I've had a piece of
Basically-
shrimp. That's pretty good.
Mm.
That was pretty upscale.
So basically, we're just talking about a cup with food in it now.
Yes.
Like a Bloody Mary with a cheeseburger on top and a side of cheese curds. And
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a spot out in Milwaukee that puts an entire whole fried chicken on top of your Bloody Mary.
And like a little cheeseburger slider on there too.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Getting
That
way
was the best
distracted.
part.
That wasn't even the pick. So let's just get back on track.
Yeah. I picked Bloody Mary. No.
It's not your
Not your
turn.
turn.
I know. I'm just kidding.
All right, Blake.
I'm gonna go with the bad golf etiquette, and that's walking in somebody's line on the putt.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's irritating.
Yep. Especially when you're looking at it, like you're down looking at it.
Yeah. Then if you miss, did you miss because you suck, or do you miss because they're hit their footprint? I don't know that you think or whatever. But
Well, it gives you a right to blame somebody else besides your golf game.
yeah,
You know.
yeah, and I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it.
Yeah,
too,
I've
where-
done that.
I'll catch myself do it sometimes too.
For me, that one's not usually intentional. It's more of a, oh shit, didn't see your ball there as I walk past.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if they have a marker or something out, you know.
You just walk by, just tapping your club on the ground as you're walking by. Like, oh, sorry, dude.
All right, Wags, what do you got?
Okay, my next pick's gonna be the thing that makes you feel shitty on the golf course, and I'm gonna do people waiting for you to finish up the hole. So if you
Ooh.
got people behind you
People
waiting
behind you. Yeah.
Yep, and you're just kind of at that awkward pace where you just don't know if you like to let them play through or so just waiting when they're waiting in general. Yeah, it's just not a great feeling.
That's like a double where you're playing bad because they're waiting on you, and then you're gonna play even worse because they know, or because you know that they're watching you, and you're not gonna
Right.
play any better. Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety going there on that one.
For sure.
All right, so now I get back to backers, huh? What do we got here? I think I'm gonna go with. Oh man, I got a handful of good ones here. I'm gonna go with my bad etiquette move, and that's gonna be bringing in outside booze to the course.
That's not. I
No, it
disagree.
is. That is. No, that is.
Blake habitually does that
I do not. I mean,
all
sometimes
the time.
it depends what we're
Yeah, I
playing.
mean,
Yeah.
it is.
If they're charging a
You're giving away
ridiculous
some
amount.
secrets here, Brady, that you probably not supposed to.
We get
Yeah,
banned
Blake
from how
does
many
this.
courses.
Yeah, no kidding.
If yeah,
I could see a couple. Like I could see like a couple, maybe.
So for me, it depends on the course. Like if I'm playing like Lancaster, it's a cheap course and the drinks are decent cheap, I'll buy them there. But if I'm
Right.
going to like some fancy place where a beer is going to cost me like $10, it's like I'm gonna sneak a few extra in the bag here. Like,
I noticed you didn't put a name on the course that you would do
On
that
the
too.
expensive
Yeah,
course?
yeah, you did do that on the
Name
expensive-
off the cheap
Yeah,
course,
the
but
cheap
don't
one.
say the
it's
expensive
mostly
one.
because I don't know any fancy courses because I don't go to them.
Like I said, I could see a couple bringing in just to kind of get you started. But yeah, at some point, probably
Or-
would be the decent thing to do.
if it's crappy weather and they don't have a bev card out.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to run back to the clubhouse every time or just to refill, and they go
That's
quicker than they think you do. So
That's a good point.
yeah, see,
Don't legitimize his.
Yeah, we're from got the same genetics. I mean, he just runs in this family.
So I got 2 rounds left here. I got a good thing and a drink I got to choose from. I got like 4 drinks left on my board, and 2 of you already picked one. So I think I'll save that for last. So which one of these good things? I'm gonna pick. Maybe it's not super golf affiliated, but I'm just gonna pick. Just guys being dudes, just being out there on the course with your bros, having a good time.
Damn it, Brady.
Just being out there.
Gosh dang it. I only had so many. No, that's true though. I mean,
That is a
definitely
good one.
good feeling. Like we got this Friday. Me and Brady are going out, and I'm just looking forward to that all week because it's just we have the first time that we've been out this year, and yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
going golfing.
Yep, Friday.
Oh, thanks for the invite. Jeez.
Yeah. Lost
we
my
still
number,
need
huh?
a fourth. So, Jordan, we
Okay.
tried. We tried with you. We all wanted to take off work except you.
I couldn't.
Okay.
Very
Well,
busy.
We'll find somebody. So,
Yeah.
Any listeners out there?
Alex's number
Yeah.
is
Beep. Okay, is it my turn now, Brady?
Yep, you are next, and you have what do you got?
I have
left? A
drink left or
and a good feeling.
good. Yep. I'm gonna do my drink next, and I don't know. I don't know if we were supposed to do alcoholic drink, but my pick was Red Bull or an energy drink because
Yeah.
Friday when we start, there's no way I'm starting at 9 o'clock with alcohol. I just need something to pick me up, and usually that's a Red Bull, even if it's a warm one that the cart girl gives me, which I thought was a total waste of money. That was the worst Red Bull I ever had.
That wasn't warm. That was hot.
That was hot. Yes, that was. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think just a little pick me up to get started. So
I actually like that choice. I kind of want to knock it because all mine were boozy, but I definitely almost always have a Red Bull or a Monster or something before I go out, or I'm finishing it as I get to the course. So
see,
makes sense. Yeah.
Yep, that'd be mine.
Be an adult, drink some alcohol. Jeez.
I'll do it
put
later.
a little vodka in that.
We'll do whole 4 for that.
A little Jägermeister in your
What
Red
if
Bull.
there's not a cart girl out, like Blake said?
Well,
Then you do what I said. You bring it in yourself.
Yeah, true. Now I can't do that though. I was kind of on the wrong side of that. So
You circled back afterwards.
Blake.
So I got the worst feeling and the best feeling. You already took missing the drive. I'll go with the best feeling and you already got smoking the drive. So I just probably landing it on the green from at least 200 yards out, having it stick. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, true.
That's a good feeling in general, especially if you have people with you.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
it's never accidentally happened for you.
It's very rare. Not
same
familiar
boat,
with the
same
feeling.
boat for sure. Yeah,
It doesn't have to be the green that the hole that you're on either. I guess. I mean, technically.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I was gonna pick chipping one in, but I've never had that feeling as well. So
Neither have I.
I don't know what that feels like.
Tipping picks for Wags. He still got that one left to draft.
yeah, dude. This is a tough one for me. So I don't know. I go slow. I don't know what I'm gonna say yet.
Okay, so I've got the shitty thing and the technically bad golf etiquette. We'll go with the etiquette one, and
I mean, technically, you get them both. You're back to back here.
oh
so.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So I'll do the etiquette one first. Blake took my one, so I'll do the talking in someone's backswing, I guess.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
I didn't have very many for that one, so that was one of them. I mean, some people it bothers, other people it doesn't really matter since it's usually music playing anyway, so it doesn't really like startle them if it's dead silence and then you start talking. But I still try to not do it, but I do it sometimes, and I feel bad like if they shank it, like even if they say it's not my fault or something, I still feel bad for doing it just because. I mean,
it's not proper etiquette. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't necessarily bother me if somebody does, but I know that some people it might bother. So
Last year we were playing 2 teams of 2, and the other dude's partner was talking on the phone while he was trying to swing, and like not quietly either, and it was pissing that dude off.
oh, I'm sure.
Then he's like, "You're not trying to help me out, man. You're not trying to help me out." He's like, "I didn't even know I was doing it." He's like, "I'm not mad. Just don't do it anymore."
Was this on the golf trip or
Yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah,
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious to watch that go down.
All right, and then I've got the things that make you feel shitty. I'm gonna go with when you're on the green, either if you're on the green in like a par 3 or it's like a short par 4 and you get on the green in one shot and then you proceed to 3-putt and either get a bogey or a par where you should have at least had a birdie or something. That's very frustrating. It makes me want to throw things and break things.
Yeah, I had basically the same thing on my board too. Is like excessive putts when you had chance for par or better.
Yeah, like any situation where if you're on the green, even in like 2 on a par, if you're on the green in 2, and decently close on like a par 4, and then you end up like 2 or 3 putting it for a bogey or something. It's just putting is very frustrating. So that's mine.
Blakey boy.
I got
Yep,
the
yep,
worst
you-
feeling as well, and that's when you chip on the green and it rolls off, especially in a bunker. Oh, that
Yeah,
pisses you
that's
off,
true.
dude.
2
And
to
then
3
that usually-
times.
Yeah, that usually follows with another chip out of the bunker onto the green, rolling off on the other side.
Yeah, I've been there.
That'll ruin your day.
I again had that exact thing on my board too. I had sand to sand is what I wrote down. Where you're in one greenside bunker and you hit it over and it goes over it into the other greenside bunker, and you just go, "Son of a bitch!"
I've witnessed Blake do that one time.
Mhm. Yeah, greens were pretty fast that day.
Yes, they
fast.
were.
And then you
Yeah.
got to rake both bunkers afterwards too, and you're just like, "Oh my god!"
Multiple times.
And he went back in the other bunker at the original one that he went into.
Oh,
And
nice sand to sand, even
Yeah.
better.
Yes.
Especially if that happens like on hole, like if you do an 18 and it happens on hole 3, that will just kill your vibe for the rest of the
Yeah,
round.
that
And I-
sets you up for a bad round for sure.
And I think that was like your first shot that went into the bunker was, I think, your second shot. So like you could have been up on the green and, you know, shooting for par, but then that whole thing happened and you ended up probably getting like a double or triple bogey out of it.
Quite the opposite of par, yes.
Thanks for the reminder. I'm sure is what he's thinking.
I knew exactly what he was talking about as soon as he started saying it. I know exactly the situation that he was going through.
Okay, am I next here then? I got
Yep.
one
Did
left.
you?
Okay.
Did we stall long enough for you to think of?
Yeah, I
a
think
good
so.
thing?
And I should probably thought this, but and I guess it's summed up in kind of one word, but like encouragement. Like one thing I really like, and I mean most guys will brush it off like, oh, whatever. But like when someone actually like when you hit a really nice drive and someone's like, dude, you got all of that, and like just, you know, kind of backs up what you just did. That's a really good feeling, because I mean, you kind of want to be validated when you're golfing, like, yeah, maybe I'm improving or I am doing better, you know. And usually, like your friends, like who you golf with, like I probably golf with Brady the most. I mean, you could see that or something, you know, and then they tell you like, wow, dude, you're really improving, you know.
Welcome to the fucking show.
You're right. Like, yeah, it could be anything like that. You
You
know,
like a little
get out
pat
of
on
here.
the back. It makes you feel good.
Yeah, you do. And I mean, like I said, most guys will be like, they won't even say a freaking word. Like when they say something good to you, but you know in their head, they're just like, thanks, man. You know?
Tear running
She's-
down your corner of your eye there.
Yeah, that's why you turn away. Put your golf club back.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Been working really hard.
I really needed that.
It's from the Red Bull, I swear.
Gave me wings.
Yeah. So that'd be my pick. Yep.
You hit it
Alright.
and they'd be like, that's nice. The little slice stuff. Like, shut up. You knew that was a good hit. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Try and break
Yeah.
you down. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
The
then I
last
got the
pick.
last pick, Mr. Irrelevant, here for my drink. I'm gonna go with the classic gin and tonic.
Oh,
Old man drink here.
get out of here. It's the last pick for a reason.
Yeah.
I do get hate for that quite often, but it's delicious and refreshing, so I don't even care.
You like chewing on a pine needle.
Yeah, I do. So suck it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't agree with you on that one. Not a big gin person.
I don't think you're gonna get a whole lot of support here. I guess
no.
that's not what Blake,
Figured it was
Blake
safe.
likes.
Yeah, I figured it was safe. I could draft that one last. No one else would take it. So
Yeah,
no,
that
yeah.
one was safe.
Yeah.
Yes.
it's a draft strategy there.
At least it was alcohol, I guess, though.
I
So-
guess.
Do you guys want me to run through the picks, or you want me to go through some of the other ideas I had here? Or
Yeah, why not?
Sure, what's
All
up?
right,
Which one?
I'll go through my honorable mentions here. I had good things. Bomb the first tee is kind of what Jordan said, so it's why I didn't pick it. It was like last scramble, it crushed the drive or whatever, so I kind of fixed it. And I just had a great shot when you're like playing in front of people, like either like when you're playing through and you just like destroy the tee shot in front of the group that's ahead of you, or like right in front of the cart girl or something. You put one like right on the green or something like that, you know?
You know, that probably is like the best thing you could say. Get up there, play through, get up there, hit it. You know, turn around and say thanks. You know, like just hit it good, say thanks, and then just keep going. Don't know that feeling, but man, that would be a good feeling.
And then
Oops, I dropped my magnum size condom for my dog.
For my Magnum Dong.
And then when I drafted guys being dudes, Wags kind of touched on it, was just the lead up. I had just the lead up as like a good feeling, you know, like when you have a round planned in advance and like the whole week you're like getting excited about it, you know, and you're getting your bag ready and charging up your battery speaker and stuff. Like,
say I've got one for that one also, like taking that first sip of your drink on the first hole, just everyone getting ready, getting their stuff out and everything. That makes you feel good on that first, like very first hole, just sitting there getting ready to tee off. It's a good feeling.
By first hole, you mean parking lot?
That too, for you maybe.
I'm gonna sneak a couple in my belly bag.
anybody else
Brady?
doing good things? No, that was my last one.
That
Oh,
was my last one for the like, but I thought it was kind of good or whatever for the good feels.
Anybody got any bad ones that didn't get drafted?
yeah, I'm sure there's a
Um,
lot, but I just can't think of
Missing a birdie putt, like short, something like that.
I think I do have one, and I'm guessing all of us, well, probably everyone is guilty of it. But like when you go up to drive and you whiff and you do that was practice, you know, that
A good one,
you
yeah.
got to cover for yourself a little bit. But that's a crappy feeling. But I mean, at least it's, you know, you make a little joke that everyone's made. But
I've had this before where I've been practice swinging for putting, and I've accidentally grazed my foot. Putter bounced off my foot and hit the ball.
oh yeah, yep, I've done that
Oh,
once or twice
man.
for sure. Not off my foot, but I just just hit it accidentally, just lightly on the end, you know.
Mm-hmm. And in my head, I'm like, why don't you just take one step further back? Just get
Right. Yep.
Yeah, man.
I've got one where like I have a slice, had a really bad one, but I've kind of gotten better at now. But I used to play like if like maybe one hole that you had where it was a dog leg right, or you know it curved to the right, play into your slice, so you're jacked up for that hole because it's gonna work perfectly. And that hole, you hit that son of a bitch straighter than an arrow and go out of bounds or something.
Yep. Said that.
Or even
real
just like
cheap.
aiming for your slice on a regular hole, or you aim to like the left of the fairway because you've been slicing it all day, and then that's the one time you hit it straight. Yeah.
Yep.
It's all in your head.
I had two of them. I had so like bad weather when you plan ahead, kind of like you guys this past weekend. You know, when you have an event planned, and then all of a sudden it turns out to be thunderstorms or bad weather, and then just losing like all your golf balls or most of them. Like for some reason, like every one you hit in the rough or like in the water, you can't find them, and they're just all gone forever.
Yeah, that's real frustrating.
Never happened.
Yeah, Blake doesn't know that feeling.
You will not give up.
If I lose one, I'll find 6 more.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that like make you feel shitty on the golf course, one of our categories, I since we've been doing this, my all advertisements are golf now. Everything I do, it just shows up golf. But anyways, I got a recommended a video. Have you guys ever heard of Bernard Langer?
I think so.
Maybe, yeah, that sounds familiar.
Okay. Well, a video that popped up, and this is something that bad could happen on the golf course. So in 1881 at the Benson and Hedges International Open, he hit and it landed in a tree, and not like a tree that's just kind of growing right from the bottom, but like an actual tree, and it got caught up there. He actually climbed the tree and hit from inside the tree, or you know, on the tree. And it actually is a pretty impressive video. Yeah, like I mean, obviously he didn't get very far, but he only had to hit it. You know, I don't know how many yards it was, but it wasn't very many yards. And he actually ended up getting it on the green. And but it was just such a, how does it stop in a tree? Like if you watch the video, like I said, it's Bernard Langer climbs tree, hits golf shot. But it's just like, how did that land in this tree? You know,
that's happened 3 or 4 years ago on tour, and that's a rule. You cannot shake the tree. You have to play it.
That's the lies or take a drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was another one. Sergio Garcia was also one who it landed in a tree, and he had to hit from it. That was 2013 at the Arnold Palmer.
That might have been the one I'm thinking of.
Yep. But yeah,
Speaking
that's just
of, Arnold Palmer. Has anybody got any drinks they didn't draft?
Hard coffee.
that's a good one. It's a really good one, actually.
I didn't think of that, but that's good.
Twisted Tea was one of mine.
Vodka lemonade I had on here again. Just a nice summery thing.
Yeah, I had vodka lemonade too, and then just like beer, Busch Light.
Yeah,
or
I just wrote it as beer.
Right.
I didn't pick a specific one like summer shandy, but
yeah,
What was the other one?
Bad
Etiquette.
Yeah,
bad golf etiquette.
I had just like plain loud music. Like technically, I feel like if you're playing by the rules of the law, you shouldn't be having your music out there. But I always have music.
Yeah, smoking cigars.
Yeah, I'd smoke
Sometimes
with
I mean,
this down there.
I had don't wait for the farthest one out to go first or whatever. How you're supposed to play by that, but I don't really pay attention to that. But some people will get a little upset when you get you hit up ahead of them.
Yeah, I just go if you're ready, shoot. Like,
yeah, but that's technically the pros go by that, so I put that down.
It kind of goes back to something else that Blake was saying about like that guy on the cell phone. But like if a group catches you or whatever, and then they're talking while you're trying to drive or whatever, and who knows, maybe they're doing that so you let them play through at some point. But a different group talking and not understanding, hey, we're trying to golf too.
Right.
And my last one was just general golf cart shenanigans. Like, when you get that morning tee time and you just fire up and drift it in the dew, or like rolling up and bumping the car. Yeah, rolling up and bumping the cart ahead of you, or like a couple of my buddies are mechanically inclined and they know how to like change the limiters, like and hack it to get more speed, like just all that general golf cart shenanigans.
Yeah, mine was drifted. My backup was drifting with the golf cart. So,
Yeah.
And who hasn't done that, honestly?
Yeah. It's like the first thing you do.
Blake has it because he doesn't drive.
There's videos, and Brady, our situation that happened isn't quite like this, but like these videos that happen where they are doing that kind of drifting thing and they tip the cart, and it's just like, you got to go back and explain that somehow, to the clubhouse, and that'd be a pretty awkward conversation.
I don't know. You flip that thing up and you keep going.
Yes.
I guess.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah. Never done that, right, Brady?
Nope.
But yeah, that'd be one. Like,
All right, fellas. Well, good draft. A lot of good answers.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Picks.
You want to run through the picks one time before we go, or is everybody?
Yeah, might as well do the pick.
All right. So I had not making the ladies' tees, bringing in outside booze, just guys being dudes, and a gin and tonic. Legs had running over your group's golf balls, groups pushing you from behind, making you like speed up or feel nervous, a Red Bull, and just general encouragement. Blake had summer shandy, walking through someone's putt line, landing a long shot on the green, and sand to sand to sand to sand to sand to sand to sand. And then Jordan had the last member of the scramble saving the day, screwdriver, talking in your backswing, and just generally too many putts. That's what I put there. So
pretty much, yeah.
Who do we think takes it?
I don't know. Definitely not gin and tonic. Brady loses.
Yeah, definitely not gin and tonic.
No question there.
That's all I'm still thinking about it.
Three-way tie for first, and then Brady gets fourth.
Yeah.
I also Blake's were all pretty good. I will say that.
Here's what you do, Blake. You start a Ridge Golf Twitter account, and we put it up to a poll.
Yep, there you go.
We'll get 3 votes, and one of them will be a winner.
Episode whatever this is.
Yeah.
Yep. Make a
49. I don't know. I don't even know what episode. How many episodes we've done?
This will be 25.
All right.
All right.
Cast your vote.
What I can do. All right, fellas. That's a good one.
Yeah. Hopefully the weather's nice Friday. Pray for us.
Bye.
Don't tell me what to do.
Peace out.
See ya.
Go.
Get out of here!